Hi friends, so we are a little over halfway through the year now, and I'm going to tell you some of my 5-star books so far this year. I'm going to try to be quick with them. I can't give my full review on them, but I'm just going to briefly mention them as we go because we only have 3 minutes. So up first, very going strong, the second book in the Throne of Glass series, Crown of Midnight. I loved this book. It was a 5-star for me. Fantastic. Wings of Starlight is about Queen Clarion and Lord Mallory from the Tinkerbell movies, and it is their love story because we never got their love story. We just had like alluding to their love story, like briefly mentioning, but we never got the full story, and it's something that I was craving ever since I was a child. So that was a 5-star for me. I loved it. I thought that it was perfect for a YA fairy book. It was everything it needed to be. One of the best 5-star books of the year for me was Heir of Fire. That was my next 5-star. That is the third, I think, book in Throne of Glass, and I absolutely loved Heir of Fire. I would recommend reading that series just to get to that book because it's so good. Next one is Blood of Hercules, the only dark romance I have ever read, and the only dark romance series I ever will read. I know a second one's coming out in like October or something, so I'm very excited for that. But this is the only dark romance I've ever read, and I was very happy with it. I don't like spice in books very much, and it was very little amount and very spread out, so that was nice. I appreciated that. Blood over Brighthaven, I don't know why I wrote 4.5 star on here. It was a 5-star book. Honestly, as I look back, once it settles in, 5-star book, really loved it. Just super wordy. I feel like it's very much for a specific type of reader, and I'm that type. I loved it. The latest book was Pines, the first book in the Wayward Pines series. I forget the author's name, but that book was the only so far 5-star book of the year that isn't fantasy. I usually just read fantasy. I'm not strict on that, but mostly fantasy or thriller, mystery, horror. I like all of those genres, and that very much fits into all of those genres. I loved Pines. I read through it in just a few days, which is really fast for me. I feel like that's really fast for a lot of people for a full book. But I was obsessed with it. I loved it. They have a whole series. I think the 3rd book just came out, or like the 3rd book's out already. I don't know. But they have a whole series of it. And I don't know if I'll read the 2nd book. I probably will, but I haven't yet. But 10 out of 10, 5-star, fantastic, was wonderful, and only the 2nd book that's not fantasy that I've read this year. So the fact it's not fantasy and it was a 5-star for me really speaks volumes, and I really loved it. So those are my 5 stars so far of this year. I hope that there is many more to come, and I will keep you updated. If you want to stay updated on what I'm reading and all my 5-star books and stuff, subscribe, follow me, whatever have you, and I will see you hopefully in my next video.